office key. Oh my God. Did it fall off my key ring? Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it fell off my key ring. Oh God, okay, I guess we'll go through the back door. Good morning. Ow, what's that? Good morning, everybody. We're just going through the back door because I can't find my key to get in the office. What's up, y'all? Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta go through the back door. How y'all doing this morning? It is it's about 5:21 in the morning. Chest is bothering me a little bit. It's probably some acid reflux. Morning, everybody. Let's see. Hey, y'all. Come talk to me. I got about 15 minutes before I have to get down the road. Good morning, everybody. Okay, camera clean. Okay. Thank you, Christina. Child, I try to have a good day at work. It's always some unexpected mess going on, child. It's always some unexpected mess going on. Who's on here? Hey, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me check. Good morning, Brittany. Brittany Richards. Good morning, sweetie. Who else is on here? Good morning, Chanel Sigma. Y'all know how to chop up a name. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning, Tina. Hey, Chandrick. What's up, Chandrick William? You don't know how to chop a name up. Hey, listen. Child, it's about 55 of y'all on here. That's enough, child. Let me get logged into the program real quick. I just called my mom, and I was talking to my mom, and I told her, I said, Mom, man, all hell is breaking loose in my life. I spoke back to you, baby. Chandrick, Kenya Gaines, good morning. Davis, Tamika, good morning. Good morning to everybody. But yeah, I was talking to my mom this morning because I called her before I got out of the shower and I was in the car. And I told her, I said, Mom, what should I do? All hell is breaking loose in my life. You know what I mean? Like, this is like real life. This is not for content. Like, this is stuff that I'm dealing with in real life. You know what I mean? So I told her, I said, Mom, is this a sign just for me to pack everything up and just move? Is this a sign for me to just pack my life up, leave everything? Because it seems like nobody has anything recent. Nobody has anything recent to send to my employers. Everything that they're sending to my employers is old stuff. You know what I mean? Just like when the man sent the video to the director yesterday. That video, I went back and I rewatched that video because I have it saved on Google Drive just in case. But I went back and I rewatched that video that I'm not proud of at all because you guys know the school bus video of when me and him got into it and I got the best of him. And I went back and I rewatched it, and now it is so cringy to watch because it is so embarrassing because of how I let a person get me out of character. But it's kind of like, I look at it like this way. You take the scariest dog and you put that dog in the corner and you go to slapping at the dog and jumping at the dog. eventually that frightened and terrified dog is going to come out barking and attacking, which is kind of what happened in my situation. I had, because I've always been one to react first and then say, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that, but I have turned that mindset around. I'm not perfect, y'all. I mean, y'all get on here. Y'all say some of the craziest things in the comments, but that don't bother me. And I understand it's a new day, but y'all have to understand, let me tell you something. Put yourself in my situation. If you had done something in your past that is old, talking about 3-4 years old, and somebody is steadily using that to try to harm you, how would you feel? Be honest with me. How would y'all feel if somebody did that to y'all? Which is what has been happening in my life. You know what I mean? I have, like I told y'all, I have held this position at this mobile home park now for 4 years, and I have never been in trouble. I have never been written up. None of that stuff, y'all. I do this job flawlessly. And I guess people were expecting me to fail at this, but in fact, I'm not. I do an excellent job here. You don't hear any complaints to the locals. You don't hear any complaints about this place. When you ride through this mobile home park, it is clean. It is well put together. Everything is nice. You know what I mean? My tenants love me. The majority of my tenants love me. Nobody complains against me because I have taken I have taken my past mistakes, if you will, and I have learned from those, and I have moved on with my life. And I guess that's why I've become more successful, very successful with this job. You know what I mean? And I know it's the same storyline every day, but y'all know I don't have nobody to talk to. And my mom was like, just put it in God's hand. But it's much more than just putting it in God's hand. This is a reality that I am dealing with. I was thinking, y'all taking a year off from driving the school bus, just taking a whole year off, finishing my contract this year, and just taking a year off, and maybe going, just so that I can really, really hunker down, because with this job here, you know what I mean? I make over enough here, guys. Give me just 1 second. I make over enough here just with my property management job, just to make it on my own. You know what I mean? But I don't know, guys. I was driving this morning to work, and I said, Lord, is this a sign to go ahead and move to Orlando? Is this a sign to go ahead and move to Macon, Georgia? I considered moving to Macon, Georgia, Orlando, to drive for Lynx. Y'all know. But hey, I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about it. I don't want that person to feel like they got the best of me, if you will. I don't want them to feel like, yes, I won, or yes, I got Jay to fold and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Because any decision that I make, y'all, is going to be a decision that Jay made, and not because somebody forced me into making the decision, or because somebody ultimately sent something to my employers that caused them to make a decision for me. You know what I mean? If I leave any of my professions, it's going to be because of a decision Jay made, not because somebody had any influence on it, if you follow me. But anyway, y'all, I have to get up the road. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all this morning. And just basically vent a little bit and about, what I'm dealing with or whatever. People said that I should have contacted that person's employer and blah, blah, blah. My mom always told me, you never want to do evil for evil. You know what I mean? You never want to, just because a person is doing things to sabotage you, and just because a person is doing things to hurt you, you don't do things to hurt them. You let the good Lord handle them. And I'm a firm believer, y'all. I have seen people do me so wrong, and I have looked them up, and I have saw, oh my God, this person had a sickness. Oh my God, this person, something bad happened to this person. I'm not saying that's because of what you did to me, but what I'm trying to tell you all is, what you do today, it may be 2, 3 years. It may be 5 years from now. But eventually, that ugly thing that you did, you're going to have to answer that. Just like that ugly thing that I had done, y'all. I had to answer to that. And now that I have learned from that, things started to line up for me, and I just became more, blessings just started coming its way for me. So now I don't do evil things. I don't do evil things. Somebody said I should put a restraining order on him through the courts. What I do know is, y'all, and I'm going to say this because I got to get up the road. I'm not even going to do that, y'all. I just feel like every dog has its day. We don't know what this person is dealing with in their personal life. We don't know what unhappiness this person is dealing with. We don't know how this person's life is going. You know what I mean? And I just firmly believe I'm not going to put any energy into trying to get even or trying to, contact this. The best thing I can do, y'all, is to, and this is the sound-minded Jay talking, is to say, Lord, it is in your hand. Lord, all of these things that I am dealing with is in your hand. Jesus, I'm not bothering this person. Lord, I just need you to fight this battle for me. And I'm going to tell y'all something, God, and I have learned it. Y'all, I'm not the most religious person of them all, but I have learned God can fight battles far better than what we can. And I know that is a fact, because when we try to handle situations ourselves, we only make it worse. And I know I would only make it worse because I'm an emotional person, and I do things when I'm emotional instead of thinking out, okay, what is going to be the end result if I act like this or if I act out like this. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just going to let it go. I do know if this person keeps harassing me, then my hands are tied. I have to take some type of action. I can't just sit up here and let you keep harassing me and sending all these things to my employers. No, it has to stop somewhere. But, I'm just going to let it go because I know that I am in a far better position than this person would ever be in life. This person been on this person been on their job 20, 30 years, 20, 30, 40 years, and still a bitter, mean-spirited type person. And then me, on the other hand, I'm more of a humble person. I'm a little messy, but I know that I'm a far better person, and my core values and everything that I believe in, because I believe in helping people. I believe in not getting even with people, but letting karma come back and handle that person, if you will. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off alive now. I got to get up the road. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, great day. And, we will talk soon. But no, y'all, it ain't no getting even with nobody. Ain't no calling nobody job, blah, blah, blah. If this person keep harassing me, I won't have a choice but to take legal action. But, as of now, I'm just letting it go. And I'm moving on with my life, All right, y'all have a good night, good day. We'll talk later, y'all. Bye.